1.4 Public Insurance and Retirement Regimes. Over time, both the federal and provincial levels of government have set up programs that contribute to the social safety net for citizens and others. It is important that insurance agents monitor changes to such programs to be able to guide their clients with up-to-date information. Insurance agents need to understand all aspects of these public insurance and retirement regimes, which may affect or be available to their clients, so that any needs, analysis, or advice provided takes into account relevant information and facilitates the coordination of benefits. When spouses are both entitled to benefits for themselves and their family members under a privately sponsored health, drug, or group dental plan, care must be taken to avoid double payment for the same expense. To prevent overpayment, the benefit companies apply coordination of benefits, so that one benefit plan pays first, while the second plan pays only the unpaid balances remaining. The phrase is also used when considering benefits provided by a provincial health plan and a private insurer. Private coverage is only supposed to address services not covered by a provincial plan. An example would be private insurance paying for a semi-private hospital room, if ward accommodation is the basic provincial standard. Another example might be private insurance payment for a very expensive prescription drug not covered by the province on their list of publicly funded drugs. Federally sponsored or facilitated programs. On a federal level, the following will be addressed: Canada Pension Plan, CPP and Disability, Old Age Security, OAS, and Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS, Employment Insurance, EI. The purpose of the CPP, OAS, and GIS is to provide a secure, modest base upon which to build additional retirement income. These federally sponsored plans are not intended to meet all the retirement income needs of Canadians. It is each person's responsibility to look at their own circumstances, to decide what level of income is right for them, and to develop their own retirement plan. Agents should be able to guide their clients with other insurance products which may be used to achieve retirement objectives such as tax planning, estate planning, financial security, investment and/or creditor protection, such as RRSPs, annuities, life insurance, etc. The purpose of the Employment Insurance or EI program is to provide temporary income support to those who are between jobs, cannot work for reasons of sickness, childbirth, or parenting, or who are providing care or support to a family member who is gravely ill with a significant risk of death. Agents should be able to guide their clients with other insurance products which may supplement EI should benefits offered under this federal plan be insufficient to meet the client's needs. Such products generally include, but are not limited to, disability, accidental death and dismemberment, and long-term care insurance. Canada Pension Plan, CPP, and Disability. Individuals who are employed or self-employed in Canada contribute to a mandatory pension plan. The CPP is funded by contributions and not by the government through duties and taxes. Employers also contribute an equal amount for their employees. The contributions of the employer are deductible on the employer's income tax return, and the pension is taxable income for the employee when received. Incomes over the maximum pensionable earnings do not contribute to CPP, so high-income individuals must seek other forms of retirement security. An individual may begin drawing a reduced pension any time after age 60 or an enhanced pension as of age 70. CPP contributors may also draw a disability benefit if they become permanently and totally disabled. There are also provisions for a modest death benefit to assist with funeral expenses, and survivor benefits for spouses and children. Spouses may split CPP benefits to enable income splitting in retirement. Benefits may also be assigned as part of the property settlement should the marriage break down. Old Age Security, OAS, and Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS. Under the CPP, Old Age Security, or OAS, is non-contributory and is government-funded through duties and taxes. OAS pension benefits are considered taxable income for the pensioner. The benefit amount depends on how long the resident has been in Canada since age 18, spousal status, and pensioner status of the other spouse. The Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GIS, is a non-taxable supplement for those already getting the OAS pension. Employment insurance. Persons employed in Canada must also contribute through payroll earnings to a plan that provides financial support during periods of unemployment. Employment insurance, or EI, provides temporary financial assistance to unemployed Canadians who have lost their job through no fault of their own, while they look for work or upgrade their skills. The individual must have a minimum number of insurable hours of employment before becoming eligible for benefits, and the benefit payable will depend on the number of hours worked. Self-employed individuals are not eligible for EI benefits. Unemployed individuals seeking work must file a bi-weekly report of any earnings they did manage to acquire, perhaps through part-time work or even self-employment. Depending on the duration of unemployment, the amount of benefit paid, and money earned by the end of the year, some of the benefits received may have to be repaid as part of income tax filing obligations. Provincially or territorially sponsored or facilitated programs. On a provincial level, the following will be addressed: no-fault automobile insurance, workers' compensation, and universal health care and drug plan. The purpose of such plans varies, but all provide public coverage to individuals in certain circumstances and avoid lawsuits. No-fault automobile insurance is a provincially sponsored plan with which a resident of the province, the policyholder, and his/her passengers are not only reimbursed by the policyholder's own insurance company without proof of fault, but also restricted in the right to seek recovery through the legal system for losses caused by the other parties. This type of public plan may be supplemented with private insurance products such as disability, accidental death and dismemberment, and long-term care benefits. Workers' compensation was the first social program to be introduced in Canada. Workers' groups supported the program, as did employers who hoped to provide disability benefits to workers and thereby avoid lawsuits. Workers' compensation is a provincial responsibility, and the rules vary from province to province. Workers may supplement such public insurance with private coverage through products which include but are not limited to disability, accidental death and dismemberment, and long-term care benefits. The purpose of a universal health care and drug plan is to provide a specified package of benefits to all members of a society with the end goal of providing financial risk protection, improved access to health services, prescription drugs, and improved health outcomes. Such public plans may be supplemented with additional private coverage through disability, critical illness, and long-term care benefits. No-fault automobile insurance. Despite the name, no-fault insurance is still very much concerned with who caused an accident, so as to decide who pays for direct compensation and property damage. The big change from traditional, fault-based litigation is that insured persons look to their own insurance company for accident benefits, such as healthcare and income replacement. Fault is determined by the insurance companies using a series of allocation rules based on typical accident fact situations. British Columbia, Saskatchewan, Manitoba and Quebec have government-run insurance programs whereby the province provides the basic insurance benefits, which vary from one jurisdiction to another, in the event of an accident, and private insurers compete to sell top-up coverage. In other provinces, these rules have been incorporated into provincial law as a regulation adopted under the Insurance Act. For example, in New Brunswick, the Insurance Act has a regulation named Fault Determination Regulation, Insurance Act. Agents should become familiar with the regulations applicable to the jurisdiction in which they sell insurance products. Workers' compensation. Compensation and rehabilitation benefits are available to the workers on a no-fault basis, in other words, without finding of fault with them or the employer. These are managed on a provincial level. Benefits payments are secure because they are funded by mandatory employer contributions through a payroll tax. In exchange to being entitled to these benefits, workers give up the right to sue their employers. Universal Healthcare and Drug Plan. Canadians with valid provincial healthcare enrollment enjoy a form of universal healthcare anywhere in Canada, with medically necessary care and treatment available through publicly funded doctors and hospitals. There is not one unified plan, but 13 separate provincial and territorial plans coordinated under agreed-upon standards defined under federal legislation, the Canada Health Act. The provinces and territories remain responsible for the management, organization, and delivery of healthcare services. The provincial and territorial governments also provide various prescription drug coverage benefits, paying some or all defined drug costs for those with low income, the disabled, and seniors over 65, and residents of long-term care homes and hospitals.